Here's how you can build a shuttle coaster in Theme Park Tycoon 2. A shuttle coaster is a roller coaster that doesn't have a closed circuit, so in other words, the train reaches a high point of the layout and then rolls backwards the same way it came back to the station. The first thing you want to do is pick any launch coaster model, such as the multi-launch coaster, launch spinning coaster, extreme launch coaster, or the phase turbine coaster. Who even uses this? Build the station however long you want it, and then go into the Operations tab in the building menu. Now, unfortunately, to access the Operations tab, you do need to buy the Operator's Game Pass, but for 74 Robux, it's more than worth it in my opinion, so I'd highly recommend buying this if you have the means to do so. Anyway, scroll down to the Ride Mode menu, and then select Custom. Doing this will give you access to a whole new menu that you'll use to make your shuttle coaster. Now, it's important to note that most shuttle coasters utilize a swing launch to get up to speed, so I'm going to show you how to make one of those. First, set the direction you want the train to leave the station in, so I'm going to set it to forward here. Then set station mode to boost both directions, which will allow the train to roll over the station and be launched multiple times, both forwards and backwards. Once the train has been launched enough times, add a wait for seconds elapsed command, which will essentially change what the station does to the train after a certain amount of time. So for example, I've set my wait for command to be 20 seconds, which means the station will be a boost section for 20 seconds and then change to something else once the 20 seconds have passed. So now you have your swing launch, but that doesn't mean we're done. If you have launch sections after the initial launch, like on roller coasters like Flash Vertical Velocity, you'd need to set those to boost the train backwards instead of forwards after a certain amount of time, using the wait for command I showed you earlier. But if you only have the launch out of the station and no other launch sections following it, just set the station mode to brake both directions following the wait for command, and you should be good to go. If you've done everything correctly, you should have a working shuttle roller coaster in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Hope this helped.